Steve, you and I have been waiting for this one, buddy. We went down to Summer Game Fest. We got to check out Astro Bot, and from there we walked out with like the biggest grins, right? It was so cool to get into, and now that we've been into the full game, dude, what a love letter to PlayStation and PlayStation fans. Astro Bot gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Dude, it is a fantastic game. Where are you at?
I'm exactly with you. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I haven't had so much fun in a game for a very long time.
Yeah.
And if you like this kind of platform, kind of puzzle solving with a bit of quirkiness in it, this is going to be straight up your street. This is a phenomenal game. And the presentation straight off, like, absolutely beautiful to look at, amazing. And I'm going to let you take on about the story, but because I'm having so much fun with this game, this is awesome.
Basically what's happened is that the PlayStation 5 has crashed into a planet, and an alien has taken all these parts, and then you're off when they take the parts, as you've crashed, you also lost all of these bots that were part of the PlayStation device. So now you have to find them, rescue them, and then put your PlayStation 5 ship back together as you gotta defeat the alien and all these bosses that you kind of encounter out in your travels. Dude, one of the coolest parts for me, not only fighting the bots, but the level design is out of this world. Like, absolutely stunning, absolutely perfection when it comes to the platforming. This is one of the best platformers of the generation. It is so good. It's funny because for a story that is so lighthearted with no dialogue whatsoever, dude, hooked from the beginning to the end, right? I think that was the best part. And having a great time. Some of the platforming can be challenging, so finding some of the bots can be challenging, but it's the little touches. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we all saw Kratos, so we know Kratos is in there, right? There are others, let's just say that, and they have these level designs catered to them. Wow, just wow. It is such a
homage to PlayStation. It is a big homage to all the games, because I was playing it, and like you were saying, and it's like, I recognize this character straight off, and then you go to our own planet and worlds, and the little traits in it, it was on par, and it just makes it different from that little platform that you get the abilities. You might have a weapon, or I know, like in some of the planets, you get like a chicken booster to shoot you up in the air, and different things that you need to solve the puzzles. But whoever thought of these ideas, this is so much fun. And another thing that I do love about this game is we talked about the DualSense controller, what a phenomenal controller it is. And a lot of games don't take full advantage of this. Well, I'm going to retract this statement now, because this game makes full use of the DualSense controller or your dual speeder in the game to transfer to things.
Nobody else does, right? I think that's the thing. ASOBI's gone in here, they've crafted the game to not only feel great when it comes to mechanics, but also make great on the use of the DualSense controller, right? That, man, I've got the edge, so I've also got the back buttons, and I'm having a great time. And to the point where, like, I've had to blow into the speaker, which then affects the gameplay. You're tilting the controller because you actually use your controller as a speeder, and you fly from one planet to the next, and like you tilting the controller. Sometimes there's hidden things right up front. You have to, like, oh man, you tilt over, grab that, and then you move into the planet, and then just continue on from there. The abilities you get are never hindered to the experience. It's such an addition to get some of these abilities. Like, okay, what am I getting next when you go through one planet to the next? And then you get into the solar system, which is basically like one hub, then dude, it's like a bunch of planets. Like, okay, we're gonna be here a while, right? It's one of those, this is not a short game by any means. It is, okay, you see like a little hub here, there's a hub there, there's a solar system there, but when you get into it, there's like 5-6 planets to go and explore, and then from there, you can unlock other little mini planets that have like asterisks, which means that there is a high level bot you want to go get, not just a standard Astro Bot. It is like, oh man, this is catered to a specific game, or there's something unique about that character. Dude, I don't pass those up. Like, it is just grind out and get them all, right? It's what a collectathon. So if you're a collector, to the point, I am not a trophy hunter. Yo, the platinum, looking at it. Right, you too, Steve?
I'm thinking about it too. I mean, I'm having so much fun. And what I enjoyed about this, because each planet is unique, it has its own background music that sets the tone, its own quirkiness. They just nailed it on that. But what I liked as well is sometimes when you have to replay the same planet again, it's different because you go off a different direction. There's little tunnels you find or little secret hidden gems that you find hidden that you unlock and then takes you to another part of a planet or through a wormhole somewhere else. So I really enjoy that. But also the crash site where you land on, where you take all your bots back to.
Yep.
It's its own little quest there by itself to unlock different areas. The amount of bots you collect will unlock different areas on the crash planet.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you can go in and you actually customize some of that world too. And you can customize your speeder, right? So your DualSense controller. And there's just so many little touches on the main, like on your hub planet, that allow you to go in and experience. It wasn't just a, hey, here's your hub world and there's nothing else there to do. And there's a lot of things to do there. There's a hub world and then there's worlds within the hub world kind of thing, right? Little areas to go and check out and experience and then set up and just continue to grow that ecosystem that's there with more and more bots. You're just looking to keep populating, go save them, bring them back, and see other touches you can get into. And then there's like little mini games you can get into. Dude, Astro Bot has got to be one of the best games this year. Watch out when it comes to that game of year discussion. Astro Bot will be at the top of the list.
Definitely for me as well.